Rosie's Halloween breakfast this morning. She's already seen it because she spoilt it by being in the kitchen. She's got a little Halloween pumpkin orange, some eyeballs and some witch's fingers toast. I'm going to take that to her now. And she's also got some potion to drink. It's not a banana. It's your toast cut up into smaller strips. Pull your sleeves up.
What is that?
Eyeballs.
I can't peel this one.
No, I got bored of peeling them.
Oh. You couldn't pull them.
You've got most of them peeled. Right. I'm going to go get your potion now. Why don't you practice your song? Say Rudolph had a cold with that on. Can you practice?
No. Daughter has a cold, sniff, snuff. Daughter has a cold, sniff, snuff. Poor daughter is feeling rough. Daughter has a cold, sniff, snuff. Now he wants to rest, sniff, snuff. Now he wants to rest, sniff, snuff. Poor old Rudolph is feeling, poor old daughter is feeling rough. Now he wants to rest, sniff, snuff. Daughter has a cold, sniff, snuff. Daughter has a cold, sniff, snuff. Poor old daughter is feeling rough. Daughter has a cold, sniff, snuff. Limos. 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 Limos.
Limos off.
Limos.
Fireworks word mat. Can Rosie read any of the words on there? Look at some of the smaller ones like this one. Well done.
I don't know. Fun. Yeah. Fun.
Fun. Well done. Wow. This one.
Fizz.
Fizz. So yeah, Rosie's going to learn some words, and then we're going to Sparks in the Parks tomorrow night. And then we'll learn all about Guy Fawkes tomorrow.
It's bonfire night!
Tomorrow's bonfire night, yeah. So, this is a letter tracing sheet that I have drawn up for Rosie. She's going to trace fireworks, she's going to colour in the fireworks, and then underneath, because we're only going to do this for a couple of days. Blimey, Babs.
Yeah.
It's like you just, wherever you go. We're also going to learn this poem. Remember, remember the 5th of November, gunpowder, treason and plot. I see no reason why gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. Right, can you pick them up before you start colouring, please? It's going to be one of those days.
What?
Realities of homeschooling. I'm having a bad feeling about trying to take you out today. We need to go and get some more reindeer headband for her because she broke her last pair.
But
this time I'm not giving you the pair until your actual show day. You can practice with the broken pair.
I don't like broken pair.
Well, that's tough, Babby Bear. You should have been more careful with it the first time round. So yeah, my watch strap is broken, so we need to go into town and get a battery in my watch that doesn't have a broken strap on it. We might go to the Where's Wally hunt today while we're in town, and then this afternoon we're probably going to have a lazy afternoon because we've got a big day tomorrow. Going to read through with me these bonfire night senses Then, before we go and see it, we're going to use our word bank and we're going to write a poem. Because she did this yesterday. She didn't want to colour in anything more. She just wanted to do that. And I'm probably going to do her some firework maths with, like, sparklers and rockets and stuff to add up and whatnot. But we're not going to do much today except go to Sparks in the Park to learn about bonfire. We're going to learn about Guy Fawkes, but Daddy's going to do that with you in a bit. So I'll show them our sheets after you've done them.
There's a story with Guy Fawkes.
There is a story with Guy Fawkes. We're going to read it. These are all off Twinkle, so all of these sheets I've got, including the ones for the information about Guy Fawkes. Twinkle.
There's a story about Guy Fawkes.
Oh, wow. The morning after, and we're filling in out what she did, Susie. When we finished, I'll read the poem to you. It's not really a poem, it's just a description, but... You're borrowing my hat, aren't you? But it suits you much better than it suits me. You do, but that's why it comes that far down, Babby Bear. Because it's supposed to fit Mummy's head, not yours. So yeah, this morning we are going to fill in this poem. And probably talk a lot about the fireworks and go back over the fireworks safety. It was too wet to film too much last night, and it was a bit disappointing really of things to do. We got there a bit too early really for the weather and the time all the displays were, and then we were so wet by the end we didn't think a taxi would bring us home, so we ended up walking.
I don't
Our Rosie. We walked home last year, but I believe you were lighter last year, that's the thing. But I think you had fun. Did you have fun?
Nope. Only on the rides.
Only on the rides. You didn't enjoy the fireworks? She didn't like them until I mentioned that maybe they were the fairies going up, and then she started calling out the fairy names. I think she enjoyed it more. No? Oh, we won't bother next year, especially if it's wet.
Fairground rides, I mean.
Yeah, okay. I know you like fairground rides. She won this on Hook a Duck. She picked this. So, I'm going to read you her poem while she shows you her snake. I can see red sparkles, yellow, pink, and blue-green sparkles, a bonfire glowing orange, fairground rides that went round and round. I can hear pops, crackles and bangs, music and people talking, oohs and ahs. I can feel the rain making me wet and cold, warm chippies in my hand and belly. I can smell chippies, the bonfire burning. I can taste chips and raindrops. And that's her poem. Who was Guy Fawkes, Babs? Remember our poem? Remember? I see. No. No reason. Well done, Babs. Doing a good job. It's only that third line you forget the beginning of. Babby. The video. Normally we'd have done a bit more crafty stuff, but because we've been a bit under the weather, and we've been out a lot actually as well, hasn't been quite as crafty as I like, but just a couple of ideas some of you have probably already heard of is if you snip about halfway up the end of a toilet roll, and it splays out like spider's legs. If you dip that in paint and put it down, it makes excellent firework painting. Also, if you flick a toothbrush or do the paint on the paper and then blow down a straw and let it spray out like a firework and stuff. I don't think we have any straws actually. But yeah, they're just a few ideas if you wanted to do firework painting with your children. Rosie really likes using words at the moment, so I'm trying to base most of our learning around like her using her words, learning poems, writing poems, and she's just got into colouring, which is lovely. As long as someone's doing it with her, she loves to colour. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed our bonfire and firework activities and the very start of the last bit of our Halloween as well. For now, it's ta-ta from me and ta-ta from the Rosie Bear.